So you want to know about the Fat Man Football game. Basically, it's when two giants collide in a colossal match of athleticism and skill.
The Fat Man's game has been something we've done before on Fridays, and right now the offense of the Fat Men own it with commanding lead. It's awesome.
The Fat Boy Football, basically, that's what it is. It's a game that we play against the offensive defensive linemen. It's all supposed to be walking, and you can do a little speed walking.
You can't run, you can only walk. You can toss the ball around as many times as you want, forward and backwards. You got 4 downs to score. If you don't score it, you turn it over.
Well, you're not supposed to run, and we run. No holding penalties, and we hold. No pass interference, and we use a lot of pass interference. So pretty much anything goes.
I think we lost every game besides one game this year. It was a heartbreaker, but Coach Carroll always gave the O-line second chances. But next year we will come out with all the victories.
Well, we've always had, an advantage that they travel more offensive linemen than defensive linemen, and I don't think the defensive linemen know that, so it works to our advantage. But we also had a slew of quarterbacks this year, fat guys that can throw the ball.
Offensive line is definitely the more skilled and more athletic ones. This year, I think the outcome was 4 games to 2. We had a solid run.
We outwitted them, hiding guys throughout the field and stuff like that. So we basically stepped our game up this year, and hopefully the young guys can continue the tradition and keep smashing on them.
I'm afraid the tempers are going to start to flare here in the desert. It's been a long season of competition and battling against one another. Some of the frustration's starting to come out. I don't know if we're going to be able to contain it all. I'm kind of worried about it right now.
My freshman year, we won the series overall, but the last 2 years they've been beating us with a little help from the coaches. But I'm not gonna say that they are cheating, but they have some help. Coach Rule is a ref occasionally, but I feel like he makes a lot of calls towards the defense. I think the whole issue of the reffing is to keep the game as close as possible. So they love to go kick field goals at the end. No, it's not fair. It's not fair at all, because he helps them a whole lot. It's some controversial calls out there.
Well, here's what I try to do. I try to make sure that I call, justice is important. I make sure that I try to call a good game. But when in doubt, I make sure the game's close, because we like to get it into overtime.
He actually tries to keep it pretty fair. If we're up by a lot, he'll help them out. If they're up by a lot, he'll help us out. And usually it comes down to the field goal kicking contest. And we have Alex Parsons, who kicked in high school and did PATs and stuff like that. So we dominate that.
Let's go! It's all over. Parsons again kicks it through.
We will turn it around next year with me, Dejan, Christian, Derek Simmons, Everett Spicer. We will turn it around next year.